for Parker Hager, and he will go the distance, 16-0 Kidder County. Kidder County led by as many as 22 at one point, but here they're only up 6 as Blake Braun, the nose guard, gets the interception. Kidder County will get a touchdown off the turnover. To the second half, Cavaliers down by 2, but here they take their first lead of the game on this long connection to Tanner Ulob and his 32-30 Cavalier. But the Wolves answer right back. Isaiah Harder finds a wide open Peyton Kuthon, and he goes the distance. The Wolves win their first ever state title, the final 54-32. To the Class A championship, Bishop Ryan looking to complete their improbable run, but they had to beat Langdon Area Edmore Munich. Langdon Area already up 8-0, looking for more, but the Lions would make the sack. Jackson Feller does that, but Langdon Area scored a touchdown on that drive. Later, Langdon leads 14-0, and then Simon Runfall finds Jackson DeVoe, and he scores. It's 22-0 Langdon Area. But maybe the play of the day comes from Bishop Ryan. Jackson Feller is going to make one man miss, then he cuts, and he's off to the races. A Cardinal will try to bring him down around the 10-yard line, but he does not. So Feller still on his feet, and he's in an incredible touchdown run. Unfortunately, that would be the highlight for the Lions as they fall to Langdon Area 42-14. Let's go to the AA state championship game. Beulah and Hillsborough Central Valley. Beulah will get off to a good start as an inside handoff to Nathan Batest nets positive yards, a 20-yard gain. Beulah moves the chains on a first down. But later in the drive, Beulah looks to go deep, and Batest with a pass to Trapper Skalski, but is picked off by Hillsborough Central Valley. That was a big turning point in the game as Hillsborough's Micaiah Gallagher finds Oscar Benson down the middle, and he will roll all the way to the end zone, 8-0 Burroughs. Later, Beulah's Jace Lee scores, but the outcome at this point was already decided. Beulah falls in this one 35-12. So, a great day thus far at the Fargo Dome. We have one game left. That's the Class AAA State Championship. The undefeated Century Patriots taking on West Fargo Cheyenne. Phil Bonatti spoke with Century's head coach, Ron Wingenbach.
Thank you, Joey. Here with Coach Wingenbach. And Coach, what was the message to your team throughout this whole week of practice, getting ready for this big game that's coming down to the season here?
Well, I think the one thing you got to remember how you got here, and so tonight it'll be very important that we just kind of maintain the things that we've done offensively, defensively, special teams. Probably want to sugarcoat a few things, but you know, I think it's important that the fundamentals still remain as they were throughout the season. We have to tackle well in space, and we've got to protect the football.
What's the challenge that you face in Cheyenne?
Well, I think it's kind of a multi-dimensional attack. They have capabilities of throwing, capabilities of running. They got an excellent running back, some excellent receivers, and the quarterback's done a real good job. And then on the defensive side, they run to the ball very well, and they're very athletic. So they pose a lot of problems, especially in their front seven.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight. And reporting from Fargo with KX Sports, Phil Bonatti.
Thank you, Phil. Century and West Fargo will kick off very shortly. Also today, the Class B volleyball state matches were announced. The top half of the bracket will see Iowa Redeemers and Dickinson Trinity the first matchup, followed by Langdon Area and Flasher. The bottom half of the bracket will see the top overall seed Oaks and Stanley, and then Thompson versus Oak Grove.
Way to go, Kidder County.
Yeah, congratulations.
Keep it here. When we return, a decades-long relationship kept strong over gambling and milking cows.
Yeah, that, and one more look at your forecast.
Hello, I'm Justin Thiel from Cedric Thiel Toyota in Bismarck, and right now is the best time to get the Toyota that you've always wanted.
It's out with the old and in with the new during our year-end clearance sale going on right now at Cedric Thiel Toyota. Don't miss the best deals of the year on our great selection of remaining 2019 Highlanders, RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, and 4Runners.
For great deals and award-winning service, visit Cedric Thiel Toyota, located just off I-94's exit 161 in East Bismarck.
It's easy to be inspired by Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Dakota members like Anna Joe. Our member advocacy program helps mom and dad navigate Anna's rare and complex disease with specialist care around the country. When they hit the road just for fun, exploring the United States in their motorhome, they know Anna's covered at the best care facilities and hospitals around the country. Peace of mind and freedom to roam. This is health insurance North Dakota style. and Minnesota, South Dakota, Iowa, Washington.
It's Mattress Firm's Black Friday Early Access Sale, where you'll save up to $1,000 on America's highest rated brands. This week, get a king for the price of a queen, or a queen for the price of a twin. Plus, get a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. And find savings of up to $600 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get $300 bonus cash. With 6 years, 0 interest financing, find your perfect mattress at the perfect price. Shop Mattress Firm's Black Friday Early Access Sale now.
For your financial service needs, contact a Stifel financial advisor in Bismarck, Dickinson, Jamestown, or Williston. Stifel Wealth Management and Investment Banking, built around you. Full service solutions for individuals and business. Call Stifel today.
There's $100 million worth of heroin in the jungle.
Adam and Junior, if they track back to the site of the crash, they could be walking into some serious danger.
We gotta go find him right now.
New Hawaii 5-0. Then.
My house was robbed last night. Drug money.
We're gonna take the case.
Do you realize that you've just committed us to being drug traffickers?
Come on.
A new Magnum PI, right after a new Hawaii 5-0. Tonight on CBS.
Richard and Joanne Hintz met when they were teenagers. They were married in 1958 before Richard's 18th birthday.
But they've defied all odds, and here they are together 61 years later. Renee Cooper fills us in on their secret to a happy marriage and a fulfilled life.
Was it love at first sight?
No, I hated him. Because he was such a tease.
We didn't have to.
Didn't have to. Oh, Poppy.
But you know they're joking, and Joanne says Richard has always made her laugh.
I just love him. I've loved him since I was 14, I think.
Ever since then, they were inseparable. Richard says they spend 90% of their time together. He tells me Joanne is an excellent cook, but even that they do together sometimes.
We used to milk a lot of cattle and cows. Milk cows. We had a lot of milk cows.
Yeah, I used to milk 65 milk cows down.
Other than farming, what other things do you guys like to do together?
Gamble.
And thanks to their activities coordinator and the executive director at the Country House residence, these two just took a trip down to their favorite place to hit the casino, Deadwood, South Dakota.
We used to go to Deadwood a lot. That's when we were on the farm. We'd leave on a Friday night. We had rooms down there all the time. We'd come back Sunday afternoon.
These two know the importance of going on dates, even if it's in the middle of the afternoon at the senior living home. But most of all, they love their children.
They're not around much.
Papa, they come a lot. Okay, we got 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. And they come to see us a lot.
And this perfect team takes honesty. Always, according to Joanne.
I don't know. I don't think we ever really fought that I can remember.
We never fought.
No. He'd just get mad and go to town. A couple hours, he'd be back.
We asked Richard if he misses his wife when they're apart.
No.
You do to your little rats.
I do.
Yeah.
Joanne and Richard Hintz are proof that no matter what stage of life you're at, you can still find that spark that brought you together. Reporting for KX News in Dickinson, Renee Cooper.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And
Fantastic.
Their anniversary is coming up January 17th. So if you're in Dickinson that day, stop by the Country House and wish them well.
For sure. Now here's a last look at your